Hey guys, as you see by the intro, is Tech Talk episode 2. If you haven't known, Tech Talk is basically a series of Tech World. It's Tech World Productions. It's my show basically, but I have a series of my shows. So this is one series. Basically, this is kind of like your news broadcast, your radio, type of dignation, type of style, all that stuff mixed into one pretty much. My perspective, I pick out my 5 top stories. Some important stuff around going around in the tech world that's happened recently, or within the past month or so. So anyway, I'm gonna start off with my first story, and just go into it, and I'll probably have some captions, titles, and make sure to check the video description to your right, probably my left, or my right, your left, most likely, or something like that. For links and stuff to the stories. And if you want to get great news, you can get. I would recommend you can go to cnetnews.com, which is you just type in, just go to Google and type in tech news. It should be your first link. I also like technewsworld.com. CNET's a great site. All those other sites, you can even use Wikipedia if you like. Anyway, I'm gonna go into my first story here, so I don't take too much time. Anyway, first off, in the Valley, there's lots of talk about the New Deal. Now, sorry if you can't read the screen all the way, but anyway, Microsoft is wanting to buy Yahoo. As you see here, just a buzz over. Basically, they've offered them $44.6 million for this bid, and Microsoft, this is pretty much target. Microsoft's pretty much stated this is their target is Google, pretty much. They wanna, and Yahoo in the fight against Google as well. Right now, Google's a great search engine. I love Google way more than Yahoo, of course. The only thing I really do like about Yahoo is its mail. I use that for business reasons. But anyway, in the fight against it, they could use the help. And of course, along with the help comes, much more business experience. And most importantly, to Yahoo, most likely is they bringing a lot of money into this. Anyways, Microsoft also will, be able to take on Google. And Google's pretty much, they're in pretty much in terms they're reacting. I think Google would, even if a lot of people don't want Microsoft on Yahoo. And I personally think Yahoo might do better on its own. Then again, you are getting much more business experience plus money, but past experience with Microsoft, you never know what's going to happen to Yahoo. But I think Google will do a great job, especially with the new Android coming out and stuff like that. You just have to wait and see. But anyway, there's $44.6 million offer. But Google's also preparing to take this on. They're ready for even if the deal is confirmed, they're ready for it. Especially with a whole new line of stuff coming out for Google as well. And Google does pretty much way better on its own as well. Even though Yahoo does a reasonable job as well, Google will do Google's doing pretty good. So that's a really story to keep track with. Anyways, moving on to the next story. Prosecutors aim to blockade Pirate Bay. As we all know, piracy, piratebay.com, piratebay.org, sorry about that. Pretty much, the Swedish prosecutors are charging owners of the Pirate Bay peer-to-peer website, basically, kind of like, what do you call that, Rapid Share. I know in my last one I talked about how it was closed and then it was reopened. So, basically, kind of that same thing, but Pirate Bay, you can get a lot of more stuff. You can get operating systems. You can get, operating system ISOs. You can get all that type of stuff. A lot of stuff against violation. The lawsuit seeks damages in the amount of $1.2 million, or that's pretty much $188,383, a sum that have been calculated at the site's profits from illegal tradings. Now, that might just be some. They don't even have an exact. That's just a lawsuit. They don't even have an exact total of all the, claims of piracy that they have on the piratebay.org. I personally never really used it before. I don't, there is some times where I'll use P2P networks or file sharing, but never really, piratebay.org. Haven't really, I know the only thing I really went there for was just to see what they had there. And they had, because I was looking into the Mac OS 10 ISO, and they do have that there. So you can get a lot of stuff up there. And if this does get closed down, you never know what will happen there, so we have to see what's going to happen for that. Okay, another one is, my next story here is for Cooper Lawrence in the Mass Effect of games scored Yeah, this has been a really big story about Mass Effect for the Xbox 360, or as Fox likes to call it, the Xbox 360. Yeah, guys, I think this is personally just more lies from, Fox News. A lot of people are mad about this. I would have been upset too. Basically, they had a news, or they had this broad, I guess you could say, a therapist, as they say, talk about the game Mass Effect, and as you know, it's just like a first, basically you can decide what happens in the game, stuff like that. You get to choose the role of the game. Basically, they pointed out that you can physically have, or the game, and it's more like 3D-like graphics, really enhanced graphics that you can have virtual, I guess you can call it, sex with the aliens, or I guess around there, but they just got really ticked off about this and made lies, stuff like this, full-on nudity, which there wasn't. I believe, who was it now that was there to talk on the behalf, I forgot his name, but he was there on the behalf to talk about Mass Effect, and none of them on the news even played this game in the first place. This lady had no idea, she's never even played it. There is no full-on nudity in the game, there's, half, but, other than that, it's pretty awesome game, and the graphics are really, really great, and basically they're saying that we have to, basically it really depends on what the parents, I guess you can say, theory, but decision is on what their kids see and play and stuff like that. Not something that should be banned or anything like that, it's not targeted for that type of, it's not targeted just for that type of reason, it's really for gamers and stuff like that, people aren't going to buy this just to do this. I mean, there'll probably be a couple of people, but they won't solely do this just to get joy out of it, for sure. But yeah, that's Fox News. They've done this on EA recently also, so, I just think it's more lies from Fox News. It's just really, really not even it was a really horrible story. Anyway, moving on. Intel Micron reveals the new high-speed NAND technology. NAND, NAND. This is the new high-speed Micron, the Micron Technology Inc. Today unveiled the new high-speed NAND flash memory. So flash memory is going to be 5 times faster on these I believe the microprocessors. These are in development. They should be boosting. This is like real SSD. He added that Micron plans to incorporate fast-moving memory into real SSD, solid-state hard drives. Of solid-state drives products that will be unveiled in November. He suggested that the high-speed technology could boost speeds for NAND hybrid hard drives, so much faster hard drives, combine spinning disk and flash memory by up to 4 times faster than the traditional hard drives. So much faster hard drives, which will equal faster boots, stuff like that, faster connection speeds, stuff like that, and even faster downloading speeds. So this will be something in NAND technology to look forward to. There's just a picture of it right there. You can see that little processor right there. It's going to be up to 5 times faster. And you see the new chip design will increase throughout. And, it's up to 5 times faster. This is a microprocessor by Intel's new Micron. So that's going to be really, really great along with the Pen9 processor. So this Pen9 processor, whatever you want to call it, this will be a great, really great microprocessor, as well as, with combination of the Penryn will be much, really, really fast machines. So anyway, that's a great story to keep up on as well. Lastly, of course, if you have seen Macworld, Jobs announced that, Macworld's announcements don't disappoint. This is, the MacBook Air is what basically a lot of people are talking about. Now, if you haven't heard of it, you gotta check it out. Very, very thin laptop, thinnest notebook out there. From 0.16 is the smallest side to 0.76 at its biggest. Really thin laptop, sub-notebook, really, really portable. It's aimed for the business or, really people on the go. No CD drive, but it's a wireless type of machine, uses wirelessly networking, especially with the new time capsule release. So if you haven't seen MacBook Air, it's really great. And I'm really looking at, there's unboxing videos, so check those out as well, just to really see how thin this thing is. No optical drive, but again, wireless stuff with, you can also get a USB-powered super drive, stuff like that. It includes micro DVI, one USB port, and an audio out port. And has built-in mono speaker. Well, not really strong, but, good enough. Really simplicity designed by Apple, full-size keyboard. I believe it's around 13-inch display. great announcements by Macworld, and great job by Apple and Steve Jobs. So Macbook Air, you gotta check it out. There'll be more talk about this. You know, we have to wait a little bit on for the quarter of the year to go on to see how it goes. Anyways, guys, that's Tech Talk 2. I hope you enjoyed these stories. And yeah, if you want to check out the links, please do. And anyways, thanks for watching.